So what are we trying to do here? Building relationships with our parts is the overall singular concept of this. Suggestion, treat them like actual people, not imaginary, because they act like actual people. They have feelings and they have beliefs and they have experiences and they're different ages, and treat them like actual people. What do they want you to know? What do you want them to know? Appreciate their participation and desire to help. Mandatory stuff there. Work with them, not against them. Yeah, we're not vilifying these parts, not getting mad at them or demonizing. Doesn't mean you can, but it really doesn't work. Stay curious. Anything else is another part blending. And this is kind of where the skill comes in a little bit. It's our logical brain that asks a question, but our emotional brain that replies. So when I first start working with someone on this, and when I was trained myself and people were working with me, it would be a question like, what's your inner critic want you to know? And the response will be, well, I think it wants to know. I'm like, no, not I think. That's logical brain stuff. Ask your inner critic what it wants you to know and just wait. And nothing may happen. But if you just keep asking and just keep listening, eventually a phrase or a word or a feeling, something will pop into your head. For those of you that study mindfulness, this is going to be a little bit easier for you because you're probably used to this practice. But look, we all listen to our voices all day long. This is just engaging with them in a more purposeful manner. But it's not what you think they want to say. Let them speak. And for the critic, you can anticipate some pretty nasty stuff. Discussions with our part is an ongoing practice, a minute-to-minute thing. I've been kind of interacting with mine throughout. Some part of me is not happy that this is being reported. Some part of me is not happy that I'm making little jokes. I do, when I'm with a group, use kind of sarcasm and dry humor, but I know all those people, and more importantly, I can see them all. There's a part of me that just keeps saying, stay professional, stop joking, which is great. But I don't think any of you saw me doing that or picked up on it. It's an ongoing practice. The result of that, incidentally, that I've found is it's much easier to remain present. Because if you're constantly interacting with yourself, it's really hard to ruminate on the past or be anxious about the future. So that's one of the kind of aspects of progress, and one of the things that you would probably pick up on yourself over time. And yes, true change requires healing. We didn't cover that today. If someone is interested in how that works, feel free to ask that question. I'll be happy to try and explain it to you. Our protector parts are more present if you're tired, under pressure, you're out of balance, something just went wrong, you're hungry. An easier way of saying it, if you're stressed, you can absolutely anticipate your protector parts. I think I mentioned last month, probably every month I have what I call a down day, where I just kind of can't leave my office or just want to sleep the day away. Usually because I'm tired. And during that day, my critic is horrible to me, just vicious. Now I've experienced it enough and enough practice with it. I just ride it out for the day and it goes away, and I kind of take care of myself physically with rest and nutrition and try and get outside if I can. If those days stacked on top of each other, I think I would have a problem and would want to speak to someone about it. But when you're stressed, that critic will come in and just get all over you. So anticipate that. That was a little bit more helpful.